Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Jar Games Factorio Space Age. That's right, I think we are just about actually ready to enter the space age here and send our first rocket to space. But that being said, we need to design our space rockets part build here first. So, well, you know it. Let's get into it. Alrighty, and here we go. So, what did I do in the meantime? Not too much, although we are connected up to every copper patch in the map, but I think I already said that. Either way, I did put in our rocket fuel build from the early game productions, but yeah, and I cleared this spot. I built the bus up a little bit here, but I think it's time to design. So let's get over here.
Like and subscribe.
And I don't think I need that just there yet. But okay, so what do we need for rocket parts? It's gonna be interesting because we don't really have. Oh, I'm not requesting the green ones yet, which I should. And kind of swap out. Yeah, I think we're done with you blues. We are officially past the blue phase for the assembling machines. So yeah, well, I guess at this exact moment we're not, but anyways, I guess I'll be right back with machines. Okay, we got a couple machines here, so let's start designing. Yeah, so I think our cargo, our space platform, I think I want, I don't know, maybe 4 of these, 5 of these. Let's take a look here. 5 will make us 0.625 per second and use 12.5 wires. I think we could probably go up to, yeah, I think I'm good with that. That'll be 6 of these, which will take half a belt of copper cables, which if we put copper cables here, how many of these do we need then? Something like 3, 4, yeah, 5 per second. So that looks like that's just about right for that side of things. And I think we'll come in here probably with steel, and we'll get copper cables on the line, and we'll get steel kind of just there, I guess. Something like that. We could probably put that as close as there, I suppose. And then we're gonna have to get copper in here, of course. So I think if we just did something like that, that should be good. We go out, in, out, in, out, in, and there we go. Then we would have, let's just stick this down here so that we know what we're doing, or that we remember what we're doing. Steel is gonna come in here, and copper is gonna come in there. And then we will have everything we need for these. So then let's just see here. The rocket silo itself. Right, I think I'm gonna put the rocket silo and maybe the cargo landing pad. We also need the space platform starter pack. But these two need concrete, so I think I'm gonna make these here. And then we're gonna have, well, actually this one needs pipes, so maybe it's better kind of like that. I'm gonna probably put pipes somewhere just about here and just direct feed that. Which means I think I'm gonna use, because we only need 7.5 copper, so I probably could just get this iron on the belt as well. That leaves our handy dandy space platform starter pack. I know there's 4 other supplies that we're gonna need a bit later, so I'm just trying to think maybe how, because we need concrete to come in kind of there. The other 4, I think we could do that. Maybe it doesn't line up perfectly on this side, but that's totally fine. Our other 4 things are going to be there. And if we have this be our space platform starter pack, I think we could go something like this down here. Right? That actually works pretty well, I think. A little bit of power in here just to stop the beeping. Yeah, let's go there and then go here as well. And just get that connected up there. Okay, that looks a lot better. And maybe even some lights just so it's not so gloomy right now. Whatever, let's not spend too much time on lights when we haven't finished the design yet. Great, so then, how will we get this in there? I think we're gonna have to move this down one, actually. There we go. And then that way, yeah, because we gotta get the iron over here. Derp. We could probably do this. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Right? And then that way iron can just kind of be like right up to here. Take that light out, and that way we have that really tight connection there with those. And then these need to be put in a box. Right. If we just do this, if we just have a box there. How much does this use? 1 per second? So we could use like a long arm there. Sure. And then we can place that there, and that'll work out just fine. Right? I mean, it looks odd, but whatever. We all look odd sometimes, especially in the morning. Am I right? Okay, so I think that will pretty much do it for most of this stuff. As long as we can get, we're gonna get like 2 belts of the of the main supplies that we need. We also need concrete. And so concrete could be, I think we could do something like concrete being here. And I guess we kind of need like pretty big supply of it. Maybe even this type of design. Concrete. Yeah. We'll see what we do with this, because we'll need to get it up. I think we could go up here, and that way we can just kind of copy and paste this. And how many do we need? Like, we don't really need, that's 15. We take this. We need like 28 machines to keep this at full, but we don't need it to be that full. I think if we just did, I don't know, maybe like 1 more. I guess the belt is going to be the constraint, and we're going to have to figure out where we get the belt. I don't know. I think maybe I'm happy with this just because it's power pole limitation. And then We can get a belt in probably here. I don't think there's anything wrong with just doing something like this. Right? Maybe I don't want to have this separated here. Like, what if we could just do... What if we could just do this? I don't think we would really need this to be a whole extra line up. Right, I think this could actually fit here just fine. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, alright. I'm digging it. Because that way, yeah, then we could have this be like right in the middle. Would be just a little bit better, I think. Yeah. And that way this can come straight up. Straight up the middle. Then how we get concrete down is maybe a mystery. A mystery that we can solve together. When a little bit weird now. Great. So yeah, how do I want to get this down? I think if we were to, we could do something like that as long as we moved all of this over one. Could we move it over one? I mean, we could move concrete over one. Not quite, actually. I think we need to move this stuff over maybe two, maybe to like there. And then this can stay where it was. Then we got to get this pipe situation fixed here, right? Which I think could go as far over as this for there. And let's see. Then we could go here for pipes. I think this might need to be over just the one so that we could get this to be there. And that way we can do that, and this doesn't need that. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think that's solved. Because that way we can just go like that. And then we'll get concrete into both of these. And then we can have it come down like this. From here. And then from here as well, we can just have that come up into there. Cool. So then this needs to be stone bricks, iron ore, and stone bricks. And how much are we using here? Yeah, very much less than, yeah, we're only using a quarter belt of stone bricks. So if we find this being a bit slow, we could kind of extend this out with probably another 2 of these. Like, I mean, what the heck? Why don't we do it? Why don't we just do it? We don't, there's absolutely no drawback to that. And then we get the ins and outs. Am I right? Let's do center and center, and then just kind of copy paste that, and I think we'll be right at Yeah, I'll have to fix that one. Just this one and that one. And everyone's happy. Except we need lights, which is totally fine. I'll stick to every second one. Sure, we like lots of lights, right? Like to be able to see what's going on. What is going on? In fact, I can probably pop those out. Wonder if we can stick with the same spacing of the lights. Well, we do, yeah, not quite over here. But I think if it's one off, I'll live. These need to go in, and in. Then we got our ins and outs for concrete. And then we got this one coming here. We got this one here. So I think the only thing we need is the actual blues and motors and low density structures I know will be also needed. So let's say we do here, we're gonna need steel again, which is just fine. Steel and low density structures, they seem to kind of make sense together. And then blues and electric engines. Okay, and yeah, these four are gonna be for just after. There's the four things that we need afterwards, which is the grabbers, the crushers, the thrusters, and the cargo packs, the cargo doohickeys. Right, that's a very technical term. Okay, so then here we also need in here, an in here, and then we're going to need an out, which I think we can just do like that. And then similarly, it's going to have its pipes and its concrete, but we're going to need its blues and its steel. So this is actually the exact same thing here. And then over here, steel and blues. So yeah, this is also the exact same thing, except we don't need this to continue at all. And then we can just do a passive for now with these. We could do a storage chest too, but I don't think these should escape this situation here at all. And then, yeah, I think we do want to control these, of course, like a, what is this, a platform starter pack? We definitely don't need any more than, I don't know, two? Two is probably lots. I mean, we can stick with one, I think, because then there'll be one in the machine. And if we want to build two at once, well, we won't have a problem with that. Rocket silos, on the other hand, I think we could stick with two, maybe there as well. And then these, we really only need a maximum of what, 4 cargo landing pads in the entire journey of the game. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just make one, because as soon as we're not going to be taking those in any significant volume. Okay, okie dokie. And here we also want to restrict this. Ooh, and this, I guess, because they're kind of on the same thing. But yeah, space platforms. I think we could probably go with a safe bet of 200. We can always increase that later. But I do believe that should be it, actually. Yeah, I think that's it. Is there anything obvious that I'm missing? Well, I think these should also be kind of plugged in. Unfortunately, the power doesn't quite reach there. Just a little bit of a pain in the butt. And we could definitely move this power over, but we can't really move this power over. Unless we move this. Let's see here. Right, because then we can go there with that. And that'll definitely cover it. And then this can go down and around. Sure. Nothing wrong with that. And we don't even really need to filter. I mean, I guess we could filter it here, right? Not that it really matters at all, but then copper will stop there and you'll only get iron there, so whatever. Maybe it's slightly better, maybe not. Okay, and then already, like this is turning out pretty good. But yeah, I think we needed to have a in and in here. Getting pretty tight with this stuff, so maybe we could just move these all over by 1 or 2, I guess, and that shouldn't be an issue at all, because then we can take this and we can just copy this to there and to there, and sorry lights, goodbye, and to there, right? And just fix the broken problems. Sure. And then these just need to be I mean, we could use like an anything, everything less than 1, everything less than 5. Yeah, sure, that'll be pretty generic, except this one. We don't actually need to specify. Like, it can totally be an anything signal, which is probably better. Base platform starter pack. Yeah, let's just say 1. We'll give that everything there a try. Yeah, sure. Yeah, because as soon as we get something up to space here, we'll be able to unlock those. But for now, where do we want this? We want it right here. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually pretty content with this. Maybe it should just move over, kind of match this one. Sure, put them bots to work. I think it actually still connects to power. I think we need this. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I think this still works as far as power is concerned. Yeah, they're still connecting there, so everything's covered. Everything's covered in glorious power. And yeah, I think all we have to do now is just connect it, and we will start to see space parts coming in. Okay. And how are we doing here? We got pipes. We got everything we need here, except a little bit slow on the getting the processing units and the electric engines in, but that's fine. It'll just be on the first one that'll kind of not work just yet. And then here we should have, oh, we need water. That's also something I totally forgot. So let's just get water in here, and this should be water plugged in. So we should be seeing, yep, all those machines kind of giving her, and that's wonderful because now we've got space platforms being made. We're shoving them into here. That's totally fine. We got 1 space platform starter pack, so that's entirely fine. So would you look at that? We are almost at that level where we can would you stop putting blues in there? We don't need that many blues. There we go. Yeah, so a little bit slow on this one. Yeah, it uses a boatload of steel, but we have a metric boatload over here, do we not? Oh yeah, love that thick full belt of steel. Anyways, so concrete's coming in. We're getting that. Yeah, and we have cargo landing pads now. Yeah, maybe wait. Okay, I do have that one. Yeah, we only need 1. We literally only need 1, but whatever. It's nice to have this little module of all the space platform parts, and then later we will have all of these very shortly. Actually, we'll have those 4 being built, which will be great. So really what I'm just waiting for here is okay, so we're gonna get a rocket silos a rocket silos, multiple, over there. Cool. So that one's building its very first rocket silo. And so yeah, we're going to put that there, and then we're going to have receiving here. And it's going to be just a little bit more, a little bit better, a little bit nicer, a little bit prettier than it was before. So we're going to need a belt. So I'm going to wait just to design my rocket silo. Here we go. Oh, did I just trash when I requested? No, get away from me. Get away from me. That's right. Oof. Who knows where he would put that rocket silo that we waited so long for. Yeah, I kind of wish I had maybe double the red inserters. Can't really do unless I was to take this and put that there. Sure, I think I'm good with that. Yeah, and this one, like, this not such a big deal, but the rocket silos we actually do, we want to build. So maybe I can also get stack inserter bonus. I think that that seems to only, I thought that made a difference for all inserters, but maybe it's already at, no, it's not. Maybe it does make a difference, it's just not telling me it makes a difference. Either way, let's research it with our glorious mega research hub with huge buffers of science thickness. Thick science. Anyways, so yeah, here we are. Just waiting for another rocket silo. I think we should have 2 to start with, but whatever. I mean, I can start the design with just 1. So let's get this going over here. I think we could start at the same spot this way, and there we go, there we go, there we go. I want more. Give me more rocket silos, please. Would you just, anyways. So yeah, I guess the point is that we're gonna have 2 belts of stuff coming in here. We're gonna have rocket fuel, and we are going to have low density structures and the blues. And we kind of need this to be, I don't know, if we put it here, that's actually pretty nice. Well, we need the beacons, right? Am I not requesting beacons? We should be making beacons. I love bacon. So let's get some beacons over here. Because, yeah, we want to beaconize these things as well. And we can slap some productivity modules in there. Does that make it start spinning? I don't know. Yeah, so give me a second here and we'll be right back. Yeah, so I guess the thing is with a beacon, it could go kind of in either place. We have 2 beside each other, that's totally fine. And then that way these power poles will connect exactly for the next row of these, and it'll be fairly well good and tileable for the yeah, for that. And so the beacon will still touch those 2. We could even, well, it doesn't really matter because if we're gonna have 4, we're gonna have more there, and this will go here, right? And then we really need, like, I don't know, I kind of like the idea of having 2 reds, but like two of each. I don't know. I think that's probably overkill, but maybe that's just right. Because yeah, the 2s will they're pretty slow. And then a couple lights, and away we go. I don't know. I think that's pretty good. I'd like to have something like 8 rocket silos just to see how it goes. Oh, nice. And we're actually building a second one. So yeah, give me those. And we'll just see how this goes here, because I think it should be pretty well tileable. I mean, we can make a little bit, well, I guess the point is I don't want to make space in it because I just want the belt to be able to serve both of them, right? Just like that. And then that way this belt can go all the way to here, and we can just paste this maybe here. I mean, what if we put these right beside the lights? Then we could do the same thing on the other side. Right? Get a little bit of symmetry out of this. And then the speed modules can go in there. And the productivity modules can go in all of them. Of course, we'll upgrade those productivity modules later. But then if I just kind of copy this, the power pole should just connect. Just connect. Doink. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good rocket design. I'm pretty happy with that. It's nice and compact, as opposed to my rocket design from previously. But yeah, then we just have to connect this. And we will be on our way to space. Right, and so that should be blues and low density structures, right? Alright, already. Yeah, that's excellent, excellent. So we should be building rockets now. Would you look at that? Woohoo, let's get to space. Honk honk. And away we go. Yeah, so as we get more of the rocket silos, I'll probably put up to about 10, maybe 12 rocket silos. I guess we're in stacks of 4, like 12 would make a lot of sense. And in fact, let's make this less than 4, less than or equal to 4. Well, I guess less than 4 is really what we want. But yeah, struggling getting steel in there, but this will slowly fill itself up. We don't really need to worry about that. What we do need to worry about is getting to space. I think this says, yeah, create space platform by sending the starter space platform to space. And this is cool. Look at that. We're already given her. How is power doing? Power's doing okay, but I really want to get to space before getting another reactor. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's about to put one. Oh no, it's not. All right. Anyways, so that being said, I don't know why only one of them. Anyways, it's all working according to plan. It's all gravy. It's all working great. But yeah, I think at this point we are trying to send one of these space platform starter packs to space, and we'll be able to do that in just a moment. Legendary. Would you look at that, everybody? After all of this hard work and this wonderful bus base we have here, we are finally just about to launch this to a rocket build. Schweistergeist. No, I think what we could call this one is the well, we could be really creative and just call it the Hubble Space Telescope, because, well, we'll just call it Hubble Space Science Pad. I don't know. And we'll get a white science here on there, because yeah, that's all it's gonna do. And is it actually good with this? Yeah, okay. Wow, would you look at that? Would you look at that, everybody? Woo, beep boop beep boop beep boop. Going to space. All right, that's right. That's right. We did it. Cool. So that's that. Series is over. No, I'm just kidding. The series is just beginning, actually. Launch a rocket to space without building any laser turrets. Well, would you look at that? We got yep. And so now we should have these recipes, actually. I think we should have all of these recipes. Yep. Except the thrusters, but you know, thrusters they're just wimps anyways, so let's put the cargo bay there, put the asteroid collector there, and let's put the crusher there. And there we go. So now we are officially building all of these. No problem at all. No problem at all. We got space for the thrusters. Yeah, much better, more compact design than the one that I had last time, where I was like mixing Yeah, my design was definitely not that great last time for these space parts, but for this one, it's much, much better. I'm much more happy with this. We got lots of space platforms. I think I'm actually going to bump this up to like 1,000 though, because sometimes, especially later, we're going to use a lot. So, and they're not that expensive, quite frankly. They're fairly cheap, fairly inexpensive. And once they get built, then we'll just have them stockpiled there, and we won't have any problems when we need them. And then so yeah, I think I'm just gonna blueprint this. I mean, this is like I'll blueprint this so that if you want to use this, you can. But it's tileable rockets. Yeah, I mean it's pretty straightforward, and I'm not going to use the same design on the other planets. So, but maybe I should actually make it tileable. Snap to grid, relative. That should be good. And then that way I can like just grab that and do this. There we go. I think that's all I'm actually going to want. And would you look at that? We actually are building all of them. Most of them. Half of them. So that's good. We don't have them, the other ones, but they'll eventually fill themselves in. So yeah, that's what I want. I think 12 is a pretty good amount. Probably could go with 10, but whatever. 12 is better than 10, right? Okay, so now we need to, send some stuff to the Hubble space platform. And I'm gonna make a group here for space platform basics, because we're gonna need that. And I think I'll leave this one. Yeah, we're gonna need some of these, so I'm just gonna say, I guess, how much is the minimum payload? 10. So whatever. Should we launch 10? Probably not. Should I like manually hand feed these? Actually, probably. At first, like 5 of those and 5 of those, I think. Do I really want cargo bays? Like, I don't think I need cargo bays up on the first platform. But yeah, so that way we can do 5 of those, and just straight up deliver that to our friend, the Hubble Space Station. And I think also, yeah, we kind of want to get ourselves a little bit of supplies up to the Hubble Space Station. And what else do we need? Maybe a couple longies and regularies up there. We don't need any power poles, but we might need some. Well, we're not going to need pumps or water, any kind of fluid stuff up there. But well, chests, of course not. Circuitry. Yeah, actually, I think we're gonna need like one constant combinator. Let's put 5 up there just for good measure, and then similarly, I don't know, 10 of each of these. Just because, like, if we're gonna launch a rocket, we may as well launch a rocket with some stuff up there. Oh, look, we even have solar panels, which we definitely need. So 8 solar panels. Which one was that? This one. I think I need to go and just grab some. But we're not making solar panels here, are we? Oh, it's almost like I forgot to connect it. How about that? Okay, everything was connected except those 3. Brilliant, brilliant. But we do have some accumulators over there, so I'm gonna go grab those real quick. Alright, alright. And we're actually chewing through our... Well, not really. Like, we're not chewing through our rocket fuel too bad. There we go. I think that's probably more than I need for those. That's probably reasonable. Is there anything else that I would need up there? Not that I can think of. Maybe some efficiency modules might be nice. Sure. Yeah, I think that's a nice payload. Let's get that up there. And Hubble space. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, that's wait, no. Apparently I didn't send enough of the none of these are set to automatic requests, but let's do that. Yeah, you can all be automatic requests. That way we'll send up these space platforms, which obviously we're going to need.
Like and subscribe.
Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And then there we go. And there we go. Yeah, that's right. So I guess we're getting ahead of ourselves here with the space platform build. So I think I'm going to save that for next one. In this one, we definitely got a lot done. We designed this whole thing, which the blueprint will be in the description for this. And also the blueprint in the description for this. But yeah, I think that's the actual design of our very first space platform, our science platform, will be in the next episode, and looking forward to it. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, and bye for now.